Hey everyone, it's Sabrina here from sliceoflemon.com. One of the questions that women are dying to know the answer to is, how do you start your own business? And so I have Mispa and Melissa on the line with me today. Mispa is a marketing manager at a Fortune 500 company, and Melissa Dell is a small business owner who just recently launched her second business. So Melissa, we're going to start with you. If you can tell us a little bit about how you decided that you wanted to start your own business, and what was some of the initial investment that you had to put in terms of time and money.
So both of the small businesses that I've started were a stage of life opportunity that presented itself. The first one is wedding cake toppers, Bling Diva Designs, and it started after I made my own wedding cake topper, and then a friend wanted hers, and so it's now evolved to this little product here. I have one that I have to ship out still, and so that's something that just kind of presented. And at first I was just kind of doing it small scale. I had a shop through Etsy. I didn't really put much forethought into it. I didn't really know how to budget, or not budget, I didn't really know how to plan costs with regards to the materials I was using and my time, and it was just a learning process the entire time. I've had that now for 3 years, and what it is today is completely different than what it was before. I use a lot more social media for marketing. I do everything myself, and I've learned a lot. So when John and I decided to launch our second company called Bubbalooch, we sell modern cloth diapers and in-home parties. That one, we took a whole different approach to it. We really sat down and brainstormed and tried to figure out everything, anticipate everything that would come up. We had our business plan that we wrote and rewrote and rewrote and edited to make sure it really kind of encompassed all we wanted it to do. Bling Diva Designs, I did not put any money up front into it. We just got married, we just bought a house, and with the type of business I was running, everything's custom, so I don't have to have an inventory. I would literally have a sale, and from that sale money, then I would go ahead and purchase the acrylic letter, and then I get the crystals and I'd put it on, and so there was never any money invested into it initially. With Bubbalooch, it's different because we're an online store as well as the in-home diaper parties, and we have had to stock an inventory to be able to sell. So for that, we had to sit down because, you know, we have a family budget and it's tight, but we really wanted to invest in this. We really believe in it. So we both made the decision that we were going to take out some of the money from our savings, do a personal line of credit on one of our cards. And the way that we approached it was we were going to live moderately within that budget we accounted for us. And with our next income tax return, if the business wasn't doing well, we knew we could afford to pay it off with our return. It would be about the same we did last year. So that's kind of how we figured out money-wise. And we've just been, you know, really smart with how we do things. And a lot of it is that we've been doing it ourselves. When you're wanting to start a business, you really have to make sure you think everything out, because you can lose so much money and time if you do not take it and you're trying to fix little fires afterwards. With Bling Diva Designs, that one I was just kind of flying by the seat of my pants trying to figure it out. And I didn't make the amount of money that I could have because I wasn't very business savvy with it. And now, you know, going forward with Bubbalooch, we've really made sure that we have learned from my mistakes to try to anticipate anything that might come up and make sure that it's going to be, you know, fruitful for us and not just a hobby where it doesn't really go anywhere. We really want this to grow and be what supports our family.
So it sounds like, you know, you do have to have a lot of farsightedness, and it sounds like you really have to look at yourself and your ideas very honestly. Like you said, second time around, yeah, you did learn from some of the mistakes that, you know, you felt you'd made. So Mispa, I want to ask you, what does it then take, you know, from a perspective of a marketing manager, what does it take to make a person or an idea successful? And on average, how long should a business owner wait to, you know, see profit or see any type of success?
Well, first of all, I think that the most important part to marketing anything is to have a great product. If you have a great product that also has a need and a want in the field, you're going to be successful. And the way about making sure that you're going to be successful is that you let people know that it's out there. I have this whole tree in the forest philosophy that I swear I'm going to write a book about one day. But really quickly, it's why do I care if the tree fell in the forest if I don't know about it? So you need to let people know that your product is out there, and a great way to do that is through marketing. The newest way is through social media. Melissa was talking a little bit about Twitter. There's Twitter, there's Facebook. The newest thing online is Pinterest, and a lot of people are jumping on board with that. You also need to have a strong web presence, not only through social media, but where are you going to send people? If you're exhibiting it at a conference, if you're advertising on television or radio, where are you going to send people to get more information? You're not going to put all the information about everything that your product can do and how great it is in a 30-second spot. You need to send them to your website where they can get more information. They can read the information at their leisure. They can preview the product and see if they want to purchase it. Also, if you have a product that people are going to purchase, then the functionality of the purchase of the site needs to be exact. No one is going to go through 5 times of entering their credit card information or their zip code or their name or billing address. That process needs to be as streamlined as possible so that way you can get to the end point, which is the sale. So I think those are the 3 most important pieces: is making sure you have a solid product, making sure you have a valuable website that can give information that's needed, and then point of sale process is as streamlined as possible. So we'll have some more information below on some additional tips, but have any of you started your own business? Put your information below and link to your site so that way we can all go and check it out. Thanks.